Time for tonight's feature artist, and that is Serpentine Sky, formerly known as Serpentine, with their debut, believe it or not, self-titled album. It's, 11 tracks for 52 minutes, produced by Ricky Ray, which we all know on this show by now. Released via Melodic Rock Records, only fresh off the press this is, and it's over to you, Jimmy.
Yes, Serpentine Sky, Andrew. It's great that these guys are back together and they've finally recorded these songs properly. Some of these, well, I think all of these songs are sort of from back when they were doing really well, which was in the very early 90s, late 80s, I think early 90s.
Zakk, you can tell.
Zakk will tell you anyway, because we interviewed him. All of these guys are top shelf musicians, and it really shows in the playing and the songwriting. Very strong melodic hard rock. I love the production. Ricky Ray, of course, he's the drum man. He gets an awesome drum sound and an awesome guitar sound. Yeah, he's good. The songs are all very catchy, and the melody through the whole album is fantastic.
Yep.
Zakk, who I just happened to interview, luckily enough. Zakk is one of the best guitarists in Australia, I reckon. And
he's good. Very multi-skilled. He's also doing some work with Live and Dangerous at the moment too.
Yes. And I was in a cover band with Zakk for a little while, and it was a pleasure standing beside him watching him play, I can tell you.
Because you can't.
Yes, that's right. And Patrick's vocals are spot on. Love it. The only fault I can find with this is that some of the lyrics are a little bit dodgy, but
that's the style.
That's the style, and those lyrics I think were written way back when they were very early 20s or really young sort of dudes. So I get it. I'm looking forward to some new 2015, 2016 Serpentine Sky songs. I want to see what they come up with now down the track. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Whole Lot of Love, Groovy Feeling, and Midnight were my tracks. It's a pretty good bloody album.
Cool.
Well, fuck yes. I love the riffs. I love the production. This is feel-good 80s, rad as fuck bitchin' party music.
Late 80s to early 90s. Yeah.
These were my first thoughts as I heard the opening of the album anyway. These guys would be the perfect opener for a band like Steel Panther, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, the production is fucking top-notch, world-class for this style of music.
Yeah.
The guitar work is pure sex. The vocals are awesome. This would be right up Jimmy's alley, I wrote.
Yeah, I love it.
It's classic 80s style hard rock / hair metal with perfect ballads that sound like they're straight from the 80s, which now I know they are. These guys do classic Bon Jovi better than Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
I can't believe I haven't heard them before. Like, are they playing gigs soon? Because
they're
already playing gigs. Yeah.
I need to fucking check that shit out. They'd go perfect on a bill with White Widow.
That's
they played with White
in
Widow.
my notes. Yeah. That was the launch, wasn't it?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
Nice.
Standouts were A Whole Lot of Love, Look Into My Eyes, You're the One, and Emotional Riot.
Wow, yeah, Emotional Riot's a good one. You guys have covered a lot of the bases off on this one, so I'll be pretty brief with this one. Now, they'd be the perfect sort of band to go with things like Bryan Adams, Poison, Steel Panther, Skid Row, White Widow, which they've already done. Def Leppard would be another one, yeah.
Definitely.
Anyone from the 80s with big hair.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I mentioned Skid Row in there. It's actually one of the heaviest Skid Row tracks that they would sit with. They can go to sort of, not as heavy, but nearly as heavy as that, almost through to almost, the White Widow, really big power ballad kind of a territory. Really good album, really solid, really diverse, very creative. My better half, Jodie, loves this band, and she's got the old Kasingle kicking around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the original thing from way back when.
Cool.
So her brother knows the band and
right, yes.
all this sort of stuff. So there's a lot of history in my family with this.
Yeah.
But we'll go to the interview you did shortly. But I love it. I reckon it's really well done. The mix is phenomenal. Ricky Ray has outdone himself again. I don't know, you guys have really covered it up. It's just pure melodic rock. I think that's the best way to put it. It's just straight up melodic rock.
Yeah.
The best of all in one big thing. Gave it an 8.5 out of 10. It is a little bit dated. That's the only reason why I marked it down. For Love the Way, You're the One, Strong is the Love, and Groovy Feeling. So between the three of us, you've got a very wide cross-section off this album.
The whole album.
So we'll go we'll go to the interview that Jimmy did.
Who interviewed him?
Jimmy did.
Zacky boy. He'll be watching this.
Yeah, we'll hope so.
Oh, yeah, Zakk.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll move along, get on to that, and we'll play a clip, and we'll come back, wrap it up.
Welcome. We are here with Mr. Zakk Zedras from Serpentine Sky. Welcome, Zakk. How are you, my friend?
Thank you.
Now, Serpentine Sky, the band used to be called Serpentine. believe it or not. Started in 1989, finished in 1991.
Done your homework?
I've done my homework. There was a lot of hype around the band during that time. I read that Molly Meldrum said that this is the best new band on the block, and these guys are going to, go places, right? What happened after 1991? What happened? I know what happened, but you tell them what happened.
Our drummer got hit by a car on his motorbike and basically put us out of action for a long time. We tried to carry on with another drummer, but it's the five of us have a magic, and we could never recapture that. So it was sort of we just disbanded.
So it went pear-shaped a bit after that.
Yeah, to put it nicely.
But he's back now.
Yes.
Yes, and we'll get to that shortly. I do want to ask you about George Christie, because he was a very good friend of yours and a friend of the band, and of course he passed away last year.
No, it's all 2 years
ago.
Yep.
2 years ago. Wow, it's gone quick. And the first we heard was that you guys, Serpentine at the time still, had reformed for the tribute gig that you guys did for George. How did that show come about? Because there was nothing, and then all of a sudden Serpentine's back for George's gig.
Yeah, well, George and his partner Vola were always big fans of the band. They saw us many times. And Vola approached me to put together the tribute show at the ESPY.
Uh-huh.
So we were putting together a bunch of musos that had played with him, and also people he loved. And she sort of just looked over at me one day, and she just went, you know Serpentine are playing. And I went, what? And I went, oh, well, okay, let me just send out a text. And pretty much...
Let's sort this out on the fly.
Everybody just got back to me like that, because we all loved George, we all loved Vola, and it was pretty much a done deal right there and then. So we did the show, which was great. It was sold out Gershwin room.
Yeah.
By the time we got on stage, the room was packed, and the vibe was just unreal.
Yeah.
And so we pretty much got off stage and went. It felt great. People loved the song. I mean, there were people crying while we were playing.
Yeah, I saw some photos. It was amazing.
People singing the songs, which was weird because we never really released them. So we're like, we just got to record these songs.
So there were no, in that case, and I guess to my next sort of question, there was no plans to sort of reform before that tribute gig. It all just came about from Vola and...
Yeah, the ship had sailed, really. Patrick lives in Queensland. We were all doing other things, and we only really decided to go further because of how we were received and the vibe. And yeah, even when we do on the gig, we had no plans of doing anything, but we just felt like, man, we've just got to record these songs.
So after the gig happens, it goes really well, everyone's vibed and enjoying it, and then you come off and you think about it for a little bit, and then you go, yeah, let's fucking get it together and let's do it, yeah?
Yeah, we felt like, it sounds cliche to say we have unfinished business, but we just felt that the songs deserved just a good recording, because we had crappy sounding demos, but it's like, let's just record these songs properly.
Yeah.
And put them to bed.
Yep. So the debut album, Serpentine Sky. Now give me a second, because I like to do this, Zakk. I like to run up to the camera while the audio's still rolling and go, woo! Right, there it is. It's out now. Right? See that? There he is. And there's that.
Nicely done.
You're supposed to laugh, but that's okay. Now, so the album is out. Now, we can get it all around the world?
Yes.
Yes, because it's on Melodic Rock Records.
Yep, and that's that's through Europe, UK. The rest is on iTunes, Amazon.
Yes, all your digital outlets.
All digital outlets.
So, Zakk, gigs. November, December, January, around that time. I know you've got one planned. Tell us
Yes,
what you know.
we're
about
doing the annual massive third verse Christmas party at Ding Dong,
Ding Dong.
which we're really looking forward to. We've been trying to play with Massive for about 2 years.
Good
They're
gentlemen.
always busy.
Nice guys.
Awesome dudes.
Yeah.
So we're hanging for that.
We will have the date on our website and possibly even right here now on the bottom of the thing if Andrew can edit it properly. So we're just, yeah. So get there because it's going to be huge. Every Christmas gig Massive puts on every year and it's always fantastic. So
You better be there.
Yeah, we're going to get down to that. That's going to be cool. Now, next moves for the band. I know I've sort of covered off touring and that sort of stuff, but like you've got the album out now. It's out. The video's out. You're playing around. 2016, what are we doing?
Well, we've still got tons of songs. We'd love to record more of them. So I think more recording, more gigs.
Zakk, thank you very much, my friend, for coming in.
Thank you. It's been awesome.
Hope you've had fun. And we will catch Serpentine Sky at the massive Christmas show in November, which we're going to have the details up for.
December,
which we're going to have all the details up for. Yeah, I'm really professional at this shit. And and 2016 and beyond. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Cool.